The Arsenal Football Club, one of the most iconic and successful clubs in the Premier League, is currently facing uncertainties regarding its squad, particularly concerning the future of Bukayo Saka, one of its most promising and talented players. The young forward, who has stood out both at the club and in the English national team, is being targeted by Chinese football, raising concerns about the potential departure of one of the team's key players. Saka, who made a name for himself in Arsenal's youth academy, quickly became a central figure in the team's tactical setup. His dribbling skills, speed, and vision have made him indispensable to Arsenal's attack. Since his debut, he has impressed fans and critics alike, displaying maturity beyond his years and significantly contributing to the team's positive results. However, the possibility of a transfer to a club in the Chinese Super League with the offer of a lucrative contract could change the current landscape. Chinese football has heavily invested in international players in recent years, attracting stars from around the world with exorbitant salaries. This trend has caught the attention of many players who see China as an opportunity not only to secure significant financial compensation, but also to experience a new environment in a growing market. For Saka, this offer could be tempting, especially considering the financial instability some clubs in Europe face. The potential departure of Saka from Arsenal would have a significant impact on the team. The club's management and fans are fully aware that losing a player of Saka's caliber would not only be a loss in terms of technical quality, but also in terms of leadership and connection with the supporters. The forward has become a symbol of youth and potential for the club, and his departure could generate feelings of disillusionment among the fans. Moreover, Saka's transfer could influence Arsenal's market strategy. With a potentially lucrative contract on the table, the team would need to assess its position and consider the best way to reinvest the resources obtained from a possible sale. The coaching staff and management would have to act quickly to find a worthy replacement, maintaining the team's competitiveness in the Premier League and European competitions. Another aspect to consider is the player's desire. Although the Chinese proposal may be attractive, Saka is a young man who has already shown a strong commitment to Arsenal. He grew up at the club and has an emotional connection with the team and its supporters. The decision to leave Arsenal would not just be a financial matter, but a choice that would affect his career and development as a player. Rumors about Saka's transfer to Chinese football are not merely speculation. They reflect a reality that many clubs currently face. Talented players are being constantly targeted by teams from less traditional leagues, which seek to elevate their competitiveness by signing international stars. Arsenal must therefore be prepared to deal with these circumstances and find ways to protect its most valuable assets in a broader context. Saka's situation also raises questions about the financial sustainability of European clubs and how they deal with global competition. The pressure to retain talent and compete in an increasingly dynamic market may lead to difficult decisions, both in terms of squad management and financial strategy. Bukayo Saka's future is a reflection of these complexities and his potential. Transfer to China could have repercussions that extend beyond the pitch. Meanwhile, Arsenal fans are eagerly awaiting news about Saka's future. The emotional connection that players develop with supporters is one of the most fascinating aspects of football, and the potential departure of an icon like Saka could provoke intense reactions. The player's loyalty and his decision to stay or leave the club will be closely monitored. In this scenario, Arsenal must act with caution and strategy. Communication with the player and his team will be crucial to understanding his intentions and desires. Negotiations with Chinese clubs, if they progress, will need to be managed in a way that ensures the club achieves a positive outcome, whether through a profitable transfer or by retaining an essential talent. The future of Bukayo Saka and Arsenal is undoubtedly intertwined, and the coming months will be critical in determining the path forward. The issue of Saka potentially leaving also touches on broader themes about the future of football. The allure that leagues like the Chinese Super League hold for European players is a phenomenon that could change the dynamics of the transfer market. As Chinese clubs continue to grow in popularity and investment, the competition for top talent may intensify, forcing traditional teams to reconsider their approaches to signing and retaining players. Additionally, the possibility of Saka transferring to China could open new doors for other young players seeking opportunities. Saka's case may inspire a new generation of athletes to consider less traditional leagues as a viable alternative for their careers. This shift in mindset could impact the transfer market in unexpected ways as more talents seek to explore horizons beyond European football. In conclusion, Bukayo Saka's case illustrates the complexities and nuances of modern football. The decisions that players, clubs, and directors make today will shape the future of the sport and its economy. The situation at Arsenal and with Saka is a microcosm of these dynamics, reflecting not only the struggle for talent, but also the emotional and financial issues that define contemporary football. The coming weeks and months will be decisive in determining the outcome of this story, and Bukayo Saka's future will remain in the spotlight as global football continues to evolve.